Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's episode of MySTREAMy Brony Theater 4000. I hope we're having a good Easter this weekend, and, you know, unlike Toonami, we are speaking English. No racism intended. Tonight I'll be with my usual sidekick here, Mr. Chris Rock. How are you today?
Where are the white women at?
That was your best joke? He was supposed... I told him to say, when I introduce you like that, I want you to be introduced as, where are you going? Get back here. Get back here. Eh. Why are you... What do you... Get back here. We're going to be eating nothing without a spoon.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no. Anyway, Justin Sprower will be joining us later. And yeah. So, that's the story tonight. Hope you guys are having a good Easter out there. Or if you're Jewish, like my friend Bright Ideas, happy Passover.
Yes, happy Easter Fools.
Easter Fools? Is that like the Eastern Ruins for fools? Do you know what that is? So I want to point out something here. Equestria Daily finally put Whirl on their website. Only downside is...
Oh, right.
Yeah, only downside is it's on the nightly roundup. I'm not so... I won't say I'm upset about it, but more or less the fact that, like, you know, it's on there. But the problem is it's a week after it premiered. Can you believe that? Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
9 months of planning.
Recognized.
And everybody's moved on to everything else. To something else. Everybody's moved on to new memes. What's the new meme of the month? That was a legit question.
Depends on who you talk to.
Oh my god. I was thinking about doing that thing like when I was there for the, doing the whole, what's that thing there that try to change my mind guy? I was thinking about...
Stephen Carter.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to Tupelo Comic-Con this month, and I was going to dress up like that guy. I was going to, and instead the sign was going to be like, this meme is old, try to change my mind. And I was just going to be right there like... with the mug.
I actually watch his stuff. He's more right leaning, but he's actually really good. He's really cool.
So what does the sign what does the sign actually say without the edits?
It was I think for that particular one it was male privilege is a lie, change my mind, or like What he does with that segment is that he goes around to colleges.
Yeah.
Puts up a viewpoint.
Yeah.
Usually more libertarian or right leaning, and tries to have people change his mind. It's more like a open mic conversation.
Does he always win?
No, it goes back and forth. It depends. Sometimes he actually changes other people's minds. Other times they've actually convinced him.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just like a regular civil conversation.
You know, something's odd. Something is very odd. I mean, I usually would think this would be good, but unfortunately, I'm looking at the side here at the chat, and it's kind of blank. And honestly, I don't know why no one's chatting. Maybe it's your beard.
Maybe the Easter Bunny kidnapped everyone.
Maybe the Easter Bunny did kidnap everybody. Maybe that's your excuse for everything, Jables.
Hey, it's not my fault I hired the bastard.
Uh-huh. I found this album on Facebook of just creepy pictures of kids with the Easter Bunny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder how that whole tradition started. Like, It's the rising of Jesus, and then it's Easter Bunny. Where did that come from? It's probably some sort of weird pagan thing or something like that. I apologize to any pagan.
Well, originally, Easter was about fertility.
What?
Because it was based... Yeah. The Easter Bunny apparently is one of the symbols for... crap, I'm going to botch the hell this up, but...
No, go on. Botch it as much as you can. Don't poison his ears.
So yeah, all the pleasant imagery of the bunnies and all the stuff, most of the stuff that you would find for Easter.
Yeah.
Originally, about sex.
Of course it is. What does the eggs represent? I don't want to know what the eggs represent anymore.
Yeah.
I remember there was a Rankin Bass there was a Rankin Bass Peter Cottontail movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vincent Price is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he plays the evil Iron Tail who lost his tail from a kid who ran over it with a skateboard. And he has that Vincent Price voice.
That's pretty fitting.
Yeah, he's Vincent fucking Price. What do you expect?
Yeah.
You are not going to drink all that iced tea. You are not going to drink all that iced tea. Put the iced tea down.
Not in one sitting.
I don't get why that... Why do people buy a gallon of iced tea? What is with that? What's the point? Why is it done? And why are you wasting all your money when you can just get a nice glass of tea or a can of tea? Do they still sell Nestea?
I'm not sure.
Is it
I'll say this.
But was it good? Was Nestea good or was Nestea nasty? Is that the joke?
Yeah, I got the joke.
No, was that the essential joke?
Okay, now I'm lost. But
I'm always lost. Unless I'm Full House.
But yeah, where I live, tea is a big deal. Sweet tea especially.
Oh my god.
You remember where I am.
You're in Texas.
Mm-hmm. A few of the things that we take serious, that are taken seriously down here, I have found out. Barbecue and tea. When it comes to food, anyways.
I thought it was barbecue and beer.
I'm not a beer person, so I can't really judge.
Well, you know, it's just...
Also, a majority of my friends down here drink mead.
Meme.
Mead.
Now you can drink the memes now? What the hell? Do you have your helping?
No, mead.
Do you have your helping a meme every day?
It's magically delicious.
What, the drink or the cereal?
The drink.
Oh my god. It's like, what is mead? Is that like something I've
It's honey. It's like I know it's honey.
Honey.
And I think it's that and water. I'm not entirely... Actually, that is a good thing to look up, because I suck at this right now.
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
You should have just went Monty Python with that.
What?
I still think you should.
What?
Now on to something completely different.
No, that was it. No, I'd rather use Malice in Wonderland because it's hilarious. I'm trying to turn my key... I have this key... To be honest here, I actually hit that completely by accident. I was just having it on stand...
Oh.
What? What's O?
Oh yeah, because we use it with Sprower.
What?
Because we use that with Sprower when he does his shenanigans.
Yeah. It's when he does his shenanigans and we have to interrupt him because his stuff is boring and he never shuts up. I'm trying to see if I can turn this keypad into a soundboard. Because, you know, soundboards are fun. Something's not right here.
Yeah, it's honey it's honey and water with via fermentation with yeast.
Something is not right here.
What?
Is it because it's Easter? No one is.
I don't know.
No one over there is chatting with us.
I have a feeling it is because it's Easter.
Yeah, well, maybe it is because you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I have no response there. I was trying to think about doing the Grinch thing, but like, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
When he's what?
He just starts whispering. He's like, "You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot." Did you see the trailer for the new Grinch movie?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, having him go in town and just be a jerk would be great. Oh, finally, we got somebody talking to us. Somebody talking to us, Mr. Frances Valenzola. Valenzola. The video is upside down. What are you talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what he's I'm looking at the video here. I'm fine. Video stream's coming out okay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, maybe you're upside down. Maybe you should do the alternate solution. Take the laptop and flip it on the other side. Maybe that might help.
Here, though, just find a way to stick your monitor upside down.
I mean, really, in the words of Patrick, does this look wrong to you? Because, like, yeah, no, there. Oh, look, Rough Seas. Who's Rough? We got some new guys in here. I think this is from the World audience.
Oh.
Rough Seas. We got some Rough Seas ahead of us over here.
Hey.
These are some rough seas ahead of us. We battle the squall. I don't know. I have no idea what I just said. Like I said, guys, I don't know what you're seeing, but, you know, we're fine. We're not upside down. Maybe I have to... I got an idea. Wait, I got an idea. What if I just did the entire stream upside down? Just, you know, like, maybe that might help. Is this helping? I think it might be helping. Is it helping? I can't tell. There we go. I think I can see perfectly fine, but everything's upside down now, including the screen. I have no idea why. Is this helping? What the hell are you doing?
Making it rain!
Making it rain? Since when could you do the rain dance?
I don't know.
Oh god! This is like... I don't think I can be seen there. The desk is kind of blocking my face. I don't know why. Maybe it's a glitch someone's having there. Maybe there's a key code where you can flip it around. I don't know. There is a way you can... There is a... Ow.
I can hear the regret in your voice from doing that.
What? You can hear the what?
The regret in your voice from doing that.
Oh, all of the regret. I'm going to say that. Hold on. I'll have to look that up. Is there a key command to flip your screen upside down? Is there a key command to flip it upside down? I forgot to put down screen. I just said, okay, Control, Alt, down arrow is the key command. Can magically rotate your monitor degrees 180 degrees. Huh? So apparently, yeah, Control, Alt, down arrow. You use a PC, right, Justin?
Yes.
Why don't you try it? Control... Let me see. It's Control, Alt, down arrow.
No, didn't work.
Do it again.
Like, seriously, it didn't work.
What?
I already tried it.
Do it again.
Tried it like 3 times already, man.
Okay, these people over here are kind of going crazy because they're seeing us upside down. Maybe you're upside down, Francis. Maybe everybody should try watching this with a headstand. I have no idea what he's talking about. I can see us on there. We're kind of overly sharpened. Maybe I should yeah, we are kind of over sharpened there. Maybe that might be the problem. Hold on, let me take a look. Let me take a quick look.
Oh, but apparently there was a big release for movies this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Francis Valenzola's on his phone. We never get a phone guest. Yeah, I know. Friggin' Pacific Rum 2 came out, or whatever it's called.
Oh. Screw Pacific Rum.
What?
Horrible brand.
Screw Pacific what?
Pacific Rum.
Pacific Rum.
I'm more of a Bacardi fan myself.
What? You like to eat your Kirksome Way?
Nah.
Ugh. You don't get jokes. You don't get jokes at all. Maybe there's a
No, I like my Picard.
there's a your Picardo.
My Earl Grey.
Or your Earl Grey. I like Earl Grey. Earl Grey tea is always the best. There's a I'm trying to find the right thing there. I'm trying to figure out why the hell this thing is over sharpening us. Maybe this might be the problem.
Though personally, I like my tea as I like my Switch. Black.
Yeah, maybe you should switch. Whoa. Okay, I think I might fix the problem here with the thing. I'm trying to find out why it would be doing this. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. I think I might have fixed it. Let me see if everything's good. Is this working? Yeah, I think this will work just fine. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Good as new, I think. Is it working? Maybe it might be my screen's up. Oh, my screen's upside down. That's why it worked. I tried the key command on my thing, but it worked. That's why. Yeah, I can see what you guys are doing. Okay, cool. It works out fine. We look magnificent. So, what were you saying here about Kirk or Star Trek? Gables? Gables? Oh god, he's gone. He's gone. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What, talking about Picard and Kurt, like get you kicked out?
Picard out of the way, man.
I don't know. I don't watch Star Trek. I was watching the episode of Space Ghost where they interview William Shatner.
Oh yeah.
And like one of the and like he's trying to say, I thought I was here for my new projects, and Space Ghost just rams out, "Shut up, Shaq." Oh my god. So yeah, like apparently everybody's saying it's better. I think we fixed it. We fixed it heavily.
I think so too.
Like what the? I mean, like I don't know what they were talking about the upside down thing, but like yeah.
It was probably YouTube monkey screw up somewhere.
Oh yeah, I like that. I remember one time I got something that says I was doing homework, right? Making a website, and my top screen here has a giant hole, like a piece of paper being torn open, and it says you have destroyed the fabric of space and time. Please reload while we fix it. I thought it was funny.
But anyways, I know you saw Ready Player One.
Hell yeah, I saw Ready Player One. Not only did I see it, I also got a poster that come with it.
Shit, I still have to order mine from Fandango.
Well, mine came with the IMAX ticket. Look at that.
I saw it in real 3D.
Look at that stuff. Did anybody like this? Like, what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah, it really brings out the colors. Anyway, but yeah, Ready Player One, I had a fun time with it. Justin would probably be on here saying, no, it's just feeding off of memory. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about.
He's just going off by someone from South Park saying that it's a Member Berries
movie. Oh yeah, that
movie.
stupid Member Berries thing that nobody liked. It's so
like
I quite literally brought that up to my father. He's like, "What are you talking about?" And he told him about the whole South Park. He's like, "That sounds like the dumbest." I'm a South Park fan. I feel like that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh yeah, people are saying there was a new episode of Supernatural.
Oh yeah, Scooby Natural. I wanted to catch that. I couldn't.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Until it comes on Netflix or unless I find other means.
Scooby Natural. Scooby Dooby Natural. Scruffy.
Still, yeah, the first time ever of someone swearing in a Scooby Doo cartoon.
Oh yeah, not to mention the first time you see blood in a cartoon. Since Zombie Island, was there blood in Zombie Island? I don't think there was blood in Zombie Island.
Not really.
You know that you saw Zombie Island, right?
Oh yeah, I remember Zombie Island. I loved it.
You remember that song Terror Time?
Yes.
Why hasn't there been a Screamo cover of that song?
I don't know.
I would totally like to see that. I really would. Like, would you want to see it? Would you see a Screamo version of that song?
I'm not a fan of Screamo, so.
Well, neither am I, but I'd still find it awesome.
Yeah, it sounds already. I still like it, so.
Well, yeah, it was a good song.
Oh yeah, it is.
But like, yeah, I remember that whole thing going on. Ahoy was my favorite Scooby-Doo. What does that mean? Ahoy. Ahoy.
It's one of the other Scooby-Doo direct-to-DVD movies.
Oh yeah, I remember all those other ones that suck. Well, I kind of like the one in Hawaii. That's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Zombie Island and I want to say Cyber Chase are probably like my favorite ones.
Oh yeah, I was watching Cat Icarus. Actually was watching that and he hates it. Speaking of Cat Icarus, it looks like today he's releasing his last episode.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know who he is, right?
Vaguely.
He's basically a PBG if he was British.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun there. Higgins would know who he is. Live action number 1.
Oh, the first. Oh, no, we do not. No.
I'm gonna say there is no.
It never existed.
It may have.
Actually, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Kind of existed. I forget. It's kind of like one of those. Here's the thing. Like when you look back at something, you didn't realize the animation was crap, but then when you remember watching it, it was actually really good. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, that's my job in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's like one of those things you like have a subject of like your ideas. You know?
I might save it for Halloween.
I don't freaking know.
But
you'd watch it. You'd watch it every day.
Not really. But
he does.
Anyways, today actually marks the 39th anniversary of Nickelodeon, believe it or not.
Oh yeah. I remember when John Cena hosted the Kids' Choice Awards?
I actually stopped watching it that a long time ago, but I have heard about that.
Oh yeah, John Cena. You should see the commercial he did for it. He looks like he's trying to do Jonathan Joestar's pose.
Oh yeah.
He's like doing this, but it looks like I'm saying, why is he trying to do a JoJo?
Invisible teacher.
What?
Cannot see me.
I don't know what you're talking. Why does he suddenly sound like Mako? Speaking of Japanese, oh yeah, it's the 125th birthday of the U.S. Navy Chief rank. Cool. Always fun.
That's right.
Always fun. But, you know, it's like one of those things where like it's just one of those things where like things are just all over the place, and you know, people look. It's an anniversary of a lot of stuff. Like maybe the anniversary of like when things go crazy, or the anniversary of how April Fool's started, or the anniversary of how a bunny represents sex.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I wonder if I can actually program a sound tapper with this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I want to know this. So I can just put down 5 like shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You want these things to say happy birthday from SpongeBob? Happy birthday! Because that would be perfect for this occasion. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Funny enough, today's my uncle's birthday.
Yeah, yesterday was my grandpa's birthday. There's way too much birthday going on today.
All the unbirthdays.
I mean, it's also the birthday when Jesus rose from the dead, but you know. Okay, it says, Francis Valenzuela says, for me, what kind of thing is Super Sentinel versus Power Rangers, by the way? Kamen Rider, happy birthday. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Super Sentai is
the original Power Rangers, yeah.
Yep. And Kamen Rider is its own thing.
Hey, Nuke Mayhem is on. Jason's in the chat room. Jason, producer of Mystery Brony Theater, everybody. What are you doing there?
Also, and speaking of Jesus rising from the dead, he's basically a lich.
I don't know what that means. It's a lich. Jason,
He all-powerful necromancer.
Yeah. Jason's saying, what the heck's going on? I don't know. What's going on with you, man? Jason Ruth is the producer and creator of Mystery Brony Theater. He's actually in Cleveland, Ohio to finally have his epilepsy removed, which we're really hoping you go through, man. Without him, we would not be doing this stream.
Seriously.
So they got you in like a hotel room, or they got you in the hospital room. It's crazy.
He's probably in a hotel right now, is my guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck in a hotel with Bruce in like a couple days soon when I do Tupelo Comic Con.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, last year we stayed at the convention owner's house, and then this year they got us a hotel, which I'm very excited for because his. I told you about my situation about how you can tell a guy is a good house owner. You could tell by how clean.
No, I don't think so.
You can tell by how clean his kitchen is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tell really.
Yeah, it's like you go there and like it depends on how you think he might. I hope his house is clean. You can tell by the sink, or I'm sorry, the kitchen counter. If he has washed his dishes, then he's good. If he hasn't, then we're in serious trouble. Oh, look at that. Rough Sea says Celestia blessed you to Jason Ruth. He's the one that created everything and brought us the laugh that you all know and love. You know what I'm saying?
Bow before him.
Bow before him and
kneel.
His name is Jason, not Neil. Neil Goldplate? Bobcat Goldplate? Are those two people?
I don't know.
Neil Necromancer?
Neil Patrick Harris?
Neil Patrick.
Oh, by the way.
Series Unfortunate Events, that's right.
Yeah, I'm like midway. I'm like second half of season 2.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's just I've seen season 1, but season 2. Have you ever read the books?
No, I haven't actually.
You have to read the books. The books are great.
I honestly, as a kid, couldn't really get into them.
You couldn't get into someone's misery?
So with someone that actually goes flip-flops around depression a lot, last thing I really needed to read was something depressing.
It's not even that depressing. It's more hilarious. It's basically the close thing to the book. It's better than the Carrie movie. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, I'll agree.
The Carrie movie was too funny. That was the problem.
As much as I liked Jim Carrey's performance,
it's not the performance that fit
as Olaf.
Yeah.
Everything else just didn't work with it. While with the new series, I actually like it.
Yeah, Count Olaf's more despicable in this movie in the new show. Jim Carrey was just funny.
Oh, you see my my status post while I was watching it?
What was your status post?
Neil Patrick Harris's Dr. Horrible is showing.
I get it. It's because a hostile hospital.
No, actually, when he's in the... No, you haven't seen season 2. Shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil it. Let's just say you'll know what I'm talking about when it happens.
Shut it, Cake Sniffer. Sniffer, no spoilers.
Shut it, Cake Sniffer.
I don't even see how that's an actual insult, honestly.
I honestly didn't think of it either, but then I saw it.
Who doesn't want to sniff cake? It's delicious. Cake is delicious.
So,
so
let's fuck, I don't know if it's deviating from the book or not. That's the thing.
Actually, my dad said it's pretty close. Only like very few things they changed from the book. Like the way they changed the ending of The Miserable Mill was, and as well as the segue into it was changed. And the only other change that I saw from season 1 was I read books 1 through 4, so I knew what was going to happen in the opening.
The Rich family.
Which family? Which family?
I think crap, I can't remember what they called themselves. The Stingies, I think it was.
The Stingy? What are you talking about? Is the puppet from?
I can't remember.
Is the puppet from Lazy Town there or something?
No.
He's gonna
he's gonna
go up to Neil Patrick Harris and say, "This performance is mine."
I think I will say this: the performance in this season outdid last season.
Jason Root just put something kind of out of the question on this thing when we were talking about cake sniffing. Sniff the Pinkie Pie.
You do you, man. You do you.
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
Perfectly fine. Anyway,
Yep.
Anyway, I gotta have that song on friggin'.
And speaking of movies differing from books.
We were talking about Ready Player One there.
Yeah.
Only Ready Player One I thought was great. I thought it was a good ride.
It was.
Like, that climax at the end of Ready Player One had me on the edge of my seat.
I was trying to find Ruby Rose.
I think that was
because
that was kind of like the problem I had with it, though. I was not really focused more on the characters, but more or less looking for characters that I know from video games in the background.
like it wasn't really my focus, but at the same time, when I heard that at least her weapon, if not the character, was going to be in it, I'm like, okay, I have to try to find this.
Yeah, it was like I knew the Tracer was going to be in it. Did you know she was at the nightclub with another girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a good tribute there. They're confirming her sexuality.
It's Overwatch canon, actually.
I know it is. I know she's a lesbian. But like one other thing that I remember was I like how the brief moment, you know, when she was trying to spawn weapons to destroy that guy, the first thing she spawns is the gun from Gears of War.
Yeah.
That was cool. But yeah, I'm just a little spoiler here. Only in Ready Player One are you gonna see the Iron Giant team up with a frickin' Gundam to take down the evil forces of Mechagodzilla. That was awesome. What? It's on the poster. He crashed again. Did he crash again? Yep, he's crashed. He's gone. Okay, where did you leave at?
Okay, I kind of wish they actually kept the gate challenges in from the book.
Explain.
Okay, you know how you know how they had to do challenges to get the keys.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, spoilers, possible spoilers, ladies and gentlemen.
If you've read the book, you're fine.
They didn't really. I heard they changed some stuff from the book, but nothing too bad.
They did.
Really?
This is one of the things that changed in the book.
Yeah.
They have the riddle to get to where you have to go, a challenge for the key, and a challenge for the gate.
Okay.
And that's how and pretty much the first one, and this is book spoiler, not movie spoiler, because movie spoiler they did something completely different. In the book, Wade goes to a school planet.
Oh, instead of the
race, and the first challenge is on that planet.
Oh, really?
And in order to get the key,
yeah,
he had to defeat a lich at Joust.
Cool. What the hell's a lich? Is that like a Dr. Seuss character or something?
No, it's a undead necromancer.
Oh, what?
Because a lot of it's a necromancer, basically.
I don't know what that is.
Guy that raises the dead.
What is dead?
And you know the video that Halliday makes?
Yeah, I think so.
In the book, it's a tribute to D&D.
That's cute. Like, basically, it was like Steven Spielberg took you to Chuck E. Cheese's, and in this ball pit is all these nerdy video game characters. He tosses you in and say, "There, have fun." That was.
I love the movie. I think it's better than the book.
Yeah, like I said,
big reason.
Sorry, go on.
Wade is a douchebag in the book.
He is kind of. I guess so.
I'll be right back.
Where you going? Come back. Do not escape me. I am your father. Well, guess once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's you and me. So, hope you guys have been having a good week. And seeing all your comments for World, guys, I'm really glad you liked it. Bright Ideas actually posted her reaction to it. It's really cool. If you want to see that, go to Bright Ideas channel. Bright Idea. Hello. There's something. Where the heck is he? Do you guys know where he is? So I'm looking around here, and everybody's posting stuff from BabsCon. Heather Blossom's been going around BabsCon with a little Brony figurine and just making him do crap. And you know how I love messing with Brony! The 10 Commandments of Chocolate. Frank Conniff, who played one of the Mads on Mystery Science Theater, actually made a I'm glad. Thanks for watching it, Rough Seas. Really appreciate it. We worked a good hard on it, but like, yeah. What would you say what was your favorite part in Whirl?
And I return.
Excellent. Which is actually kind of
food.
Which actually is time for everybody's favorite subject here of every night there. What the hell is Justin eating? Justin, what the hell are you eating?
Burgers and fries.
What kind of burgers and fries? Describe it. Go into it. Describe the texture. Despite everybody clearly seeing what color it is. Justin.
A grill cooked burger.
Well, like, is it good? Is it delicious? Is it?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I just gotta put that there. I gotta make sure. I gotta remember to get like the some Bahamut like steel drum to put down there, so that way when it comes, it's like, hey kids, it's time to see what Justin is eating tonight. It's kind of like a play on Zorak's Ask the Big Banana.
Yeah.
I remember I posted that picture on my Facebook page saying, caption this picture, and it's literally a picture of Space Ghost dressed as a banana. And he's just doing this, like, the whole line is he's telling her, like, hey, come over here. And it's just frozen there. And I said, caption this picture, and your comment was...
Banana. Na, 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 na.
No, your comment was, my eyes are up here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Maybe I should show them the picture. Hold on, I'm going to go to my desktop. Oh, yeah, I hope you guys like my desktop, by the way. I like that picture of Jonathan Joestar holding the rock. Looking like a demented demon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
There's just this moment I took where his eyes are like wide open. He's like, what the fuck did I just do? Oh my god. Okay, Ruffsy says the thing he liked about Whirl was definitely the ending because it wrapped up everything and increased the tension. I can honestly say that the movie that the gang watched was affecting me too. Well, yeah, but like, honestly, I actually didn't expect the guy to, the guy who posted that to comment on it, because he was not really active on his channel. He actually gave us permission to do it. It was crazy. Okay, where's that picture? Space Ghost. Yeah, but yeah, everybody liked the pony on the cliff. Yeah, it's this picture right here of Space Ghost dressed as the banana. Ah, shit. Yeah, right there. His caption to this was, my eyes are up here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Justin, I'm going to refresh your memory by just posting this in the chat room down there, right underneath this beautiful picture of my sister. There you go. Hey, kids, it's time to ask the big banana. Where'd you go?
Okay.
Your screen has gone black. Damn it, Justin. Well, here's the thing, like, when it came to watching the Pony Puppy, honestly, when it came to watching the Pony Puppy, I actually felt bad that I made fun of it.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I just can't see you. Oh, there you are.
Hey.
So I was telling...
yeah, I remember.
I was telling them when we watched the Pony Puppy as I was editing it, I'm going to be completely honest here that I actually didn't hate it. Like, I thought that dog was cute and adorable. I liked Dinah. Like, I'm editing, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I made fun of this dog. It's amazing, it's cute. But yeah, the live-action stage show was definitely one I was playing. I only saw it once before, but it was like years ago. like years ago. I think Pony Pokey did a reaction to it. But like, yeah, it was years ago, so I kind of like went around all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the situation. Of course, you know, it's just basic stuff. Because when you look at it, just editing it there was hard to do because like, you know, it's funny because there's actually a typo at the end of the credits. Because the thing is, at the end of the credits, it says, "Sorry, we called you a dork," right? But in reality, when he comes out, I call him a nerd. But I think now that I'm looking about it, I changed that on purpose because when I said sorry we called you, if I were to say sorry we called you a nerd, it would be more like a possible like compliment nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you know what I mean? It's like when you look at something back then and someone calls you a nerd and now you know it's not going to affect you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What if that's still a thing in elementary school nowadays? Like being called a nerd is still considerably making fun of somebody?
Maybe.
So I'm going to tell you one thing. Next week I'm going to see if I can get Bright Ideas and Justin and anybody else on here so we can do live action commentary over it. What I thought we'd do is I thought we'd put the movie on mute so that way we could do live action commentary over it. Or like live commentary over it, you know what I'm saying?
What, a whirl?
Yeah. Why not? I've been wanting to do that for a while. It was MLP's The Room. In fact, speaking of The Room, my dad actually sent me an article. Oh, by the way, Frank Conniff, the guy who voiced Dr. Forrester who played Dr. Forrester in Mystery Science Theater, in honor of Easter, he wrote down the 10 Commandments of chocolate. Thou shalt not, 1. Feed 2 dogs. 2. Thou shalt not mix with bacon. 3. Thou shalt not buy from Mast Brothers. 4. Thou shalt not call Energy Bar. 5. Thou shalt not noisily unwrap. 6. Thou shalt not describe as decadent. I don't know. Thou shalt not replace with kebab. Thou shalt not veganize. Thou shalt not include in performance art. That was 9. And number 10, thou shalt not expect Chris Christie to share. So apparently, according to my dad, Lin-Manuel Miranda plans a Broadway version of The Room, or so he claims. I would love to see a Tommy Wiseau musical.
Hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Let's do that. I wonder if Tommy Wiseau can do this thing. I heard he was in Best Friends just recently with Greg Sestero, and I heard it was actually really good. Yeah, it's really nice. So, yeah. And, hold on. Dude, hold on. Is there something wrong with my picture? Are you sure?
Nope.
Like, I think something's wrong with the picture. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I thought it was a speck. Sorry about that. But what I was trying to say is that yeah, me and Justin went to a room screening. Justin Sprower, that is. And it was a good time. I love throwing spoons at screens. Also, if you see the disaster art, you totally get to see James Franco's dick. Just saying. What, is no one interested in seeing James Franco's dick? Right, so it's a good thing Ready Player One came out when it did, because it's going to be setting up for the bigger movies coming out this week. I mean, month.
And it's a pretty much it kicked off the summer movies, basically.
Yeah, I mean, what do we got? We got Deadpool 2, we got Infinity Wars.
Infinity War first.
Solo.
Deadpool 2. Solo.
Solo.
Super Trooper is actually at the end of this month, right before Infinity War.
I never saw that. I have to catch up on like my Marvel Cinematic Universe.
How far behind are you?
The last one I saw in theaters was Civil War. I can just basically see the recap there. I want to see Black Panther, but I never got the chance to. It was that or Ready Player One, so yeah.
Good chunk of the stuff afterwards should still be on Netflix. Only other, I want to say 2 that you're missing is Thor Ragnarok and Black Panther. Which I saw Black Panther. I thought it was okay.
I heard it's good.
It's good, but I thought they overhyped it a bit.
That's the thing. Well, not so much that, because whenever I saw a poll of Marvel's favorite Marvel heroes, the Black Panther always comes up in top 5. Because the Black Panther
He's a good character.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's a good character. I'm not going to deny that. Just the movie I thought was a bit overrated.
What's the land that Black Panther comes from? What's the
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Did you see that one? I think it was like Jimmy Fallon, or what's his name is that does the Tonight Show after Leno left. Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
He was going around asking people, "Hey, would you like to donate to help the nation of Wakanda?" Yeah, I thought it was funny too. So. Yeah, How was your week?
Pretty okay.
I had the worst week of my life.
So I've heard.
Yeah, I somehow got to come up with $3,000 within these next 2 weeks. How do
For your teeth?
How do I get money? Justin,
Your organs can go a pretty penny in the black market.
I'm not going to sell organs in the black market. Then again, I heard people fetch a bigger price. How much do you weigh?
Me?
Yeah. You're the only
I'm
other
like
person.
230, 240.
240? God, you're not going to be enough. Yeah. What else happened this week? Anything else? Anything else good happen?
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I gotta find something to do. Jill Nichols was commenting on our stream share. It says, liver. Don't know why she said that, but
I know I ate it with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I've never had liver in my whole life. What does liver taste like?
You don't want to know.
Do you hate it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody who likes liver. It just looks like meat. Like what's the big deal?
Beats me.
Have you ever had it?
I said I did. I don't know what the appeal is for it.
I don't know what the appeal is for anything. We can go around and see what's going on DeviantArt. I'm afraid to look at my deviations because everything in my DeviantArt is porn. Can't do that.
Right. Oh. Gave my cat catnip for the first time.
You what? Oh, how'd that work out? Why is it in like a mad scientist vial?
Yeah. I don't know.
Weird.
But yeah, how that went, Cat was stoned out of his mind.
Was it like looking at a wall or something?
Looking over like...
Well, that's because you're supposed to put it in a sock and let him get to it.
I have enough socks to worry about. Last thing I need to do is have it fill up with catnip and have him tear it apart.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's the object? He's trying to get to the catnip.
Yeah, we don't beat around the bush.
Beating around the bush. What does that even mean? What does beating around the bush even mean? Is it like some sort of secret phrase? Or is it something that we're not seeing? Beating around the bush. Why the heck?
Well, it's not like a dead horse. You can't beat it.
I think that's supposed to be the opposite.
I was referencing to something earlier.
Dead horse? Dead horse.
What can't be beat?
I don't know. What can't be
Was that not in the books?
What books? What are you talking about?
Unfortunate Events.
Which book was this?
The school?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay.
I would say, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like one of those things where, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We are bored. Are you?
Hmm?
We are bored.
Yeah.
We need to find something to do. We need to... Oh, look who's finally here. Look who's finally here.
A cooter?
How do I get Justin in this thing?
Up on top of the little add button.
The little Friends Plus. Friends Plus?
Yep.
Okay, Justin. Create group DM. Justin.
Happy Easter to all. Or was it 4th of July?
Oh,
April Fool's,
it's Easter Fools, you
Merry
fool.
Christmas. It's a good thing you're finally here because we're bored.
Okay. Well, let's see here. What should we talk about? Obviously, Sega Sister. They managed to reach the goal on the.
Yeah. That's right. Sega Sister did a go. Someone made a GoFundMe for Sega Sister to get her out of her house because of her abusive father, and they were able to raise up a successful $5,000 goal. So yeah.
Which, to be honest, I thought she was living with Voice of Reason for a long time. Actually,
I think they only live very partially from each other.
Either way, everyone's excited. This is a great way to celebrate Easter this year.
See, the only question is if she's able to get out of that household without getting hurt.
And I'm glad to see the Bronies managed to pull through on this one, as well as which they did when British Ninja did his charity stream.
Yeah.
So congrats. We're still kicking. We still stand for the right thing. Don't we, Kitty? Yes, we do.
So
anyway, now we might as well also bring this up, seeing how all three of us saw it. We have all seen Ready Player One.
Yeah, we talked about it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to interject my 2 cents.
Okay.
It's not a bad movie, by any means. I had fun with it. But I do think some people are overhyping it. I don't think it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. For me, the movie is a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, because I did have fun, especially in 3D. Worth seeing in 3D.
oh yeah, it is. I saw it in real 3D.
Yeah.
And because I've always loved the idea of being sucked into a video game.
You're not really sucked into, unless you mean physically sucked or mentally.
Either way.
Okay. By the way, Rough Seas, thank you very much for I'm so happy for Sega's sister as well, and thanks for donating to her. Rough. We have Rough Seas. He's a new guy.
And
he's a nerd.
I definitely like the way how how the Oasis looked. Oh, there we go.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, but the pop cultural references do, I think, overstay their welcome. There's one every 2 seconds. Now, according to my older brother, who, like you, Jablonski, he read the book.
Mm-hmm.
And like how you also mentioned on Facebook, that opening scene competition was not a race; it was actually a D&D joust.
Yeah, he was mentioning that.
No,
it was necromancer.
It was actually the game Joust.
But didn't involve something with Dungeons and Dragons?
I actually like it.
A little bit with a lich.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that death
really
race. Death race
And just the creators of South Park, they actually said this was the biggest member berries movie ever. Now, for those of you who don't know, right around the time the Force Awakens came out, South Park, did whatever season they were on, and they introduced this thing called member berries. They look like grapes and they have a face on them, and it was meant to bring out the nostalgia in you, and they would go, "Remember when Ghostbusters was cool? Oh yeah, I remember." And the whole point was to kind of show how the Force Awakens relied a little bit on nostalgia for for that movie to be successful,
which is apparently a bad thing.
Well, it's not that it's bad.
Yeah,
I
did it wrong.
I gotta be honest here. I actually brought the member berries thing up to my dad 2 weeks ago, and he said, "Okay, I haven't watched South Park in a while, but I'm gonna confess right here, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life, honestly."
And yet, it was a hit.
But didn't you wait? Didn't you say that season was bad because they kind of went into a continuous narrative?
They did, but people still like the idea of the member berries because they kind of realized that a lot of studios, a lot of movies and TV shows, are relying more on nostalgia than writing.
But like I said, you make it sound like it's a bad thing, honestly.
Well, it's when you let it. It's when you let it become too reliant on it. Honestly, I don't blame The Force Awakens for being like A New Hope. I mean, we all remember how much the fans love the prequels, so they had to show that they could at least still make a Star Wars movie.
Hell, most of the critiques I'm actually seeing here outside of this are pretty much saying it was almost like Wreck-It Ralph, kind of, only with a live-action cast.
Yeah.
Like, the characters were just... I understand what you're saying there, but, the characters were just in the background, just hanging out.
They were always there, though. I mean, with Wreck-It Ralph, they knew when to back off. But with this, it's all over the place.
I will say this though, and Justin, you will appreciate this. Compared to the movie is a blessing compared to the book.
Yeah, because my brother told me that there's more in the book.
if you thought this was a Member Berries movie, you did not read the book.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing there. That's what a lot of people are saying there. The book is pretty good from what I heard.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
We are all going to agree on one thing. We're all going to agree on the same thing here. This is in a world where video game movies are failing, and outside the Tomb Raider movie that just came out, this was basically one of the best successful video game movies you've seen. And who could pull it off but Steven Spielberg? Just saying.
Yeah, but didn't you say though that you wouldn't rate this movie as one of his top 5 though?
Yeah, it's I wouldn't say, I'm a fan of Spielberg, but yeah, it's nothing better than Jurassic Park or Jaws or something like that. But I would say it's not, if I were to say for my Spielberg movies, I'd say this would be probably a 7 or a 6. That death race in the beginning was pretty cool, though. Come on, you're riding in the DeLorean through a death race of other vehicles with a Jurassic Park dinosaur coming out of nowhere and King Kong coming out of nowhere and smashing the track of everywhere.
That was so fun.
That was so cool.
That's why. This is why I'll give the movie. And like I said, someone that read the book, I like the movie a lot more than the book. But this is the medium that it should have been from the start.
Definitely the visual aid does, I can imagine, would help. With text, you can only go so far.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that
and
battle.
that's where most of that's kind of what the a lot of the references was because of it not being a visual format.
Mm-hmm. Now, give me a second. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Okay, now I remember. For those of you out there who may have saw the Walker Brothers review on it, I stated from the beginning when I first posted that to you guys that I was strictly referring to all the pop culture references. Everything else that they talked about in their little review, or first viewing, whatever you want to call it, I thought was kind of, to some extent, nitpicky. Like, I'll give you like one example here. They said that there were...
Spoiler warning first.
Well, it's not really detailing any part of the story. It's detailing an effect. They said that there was a lot of lens flares during the race. I didn't really notice any.
Not really.
I can see. I saw a couple, but not that many. That's the thing. The running joke, wasn't that like the running joke with Spielberg having the spotlights?
The spotlight.
Yeah.
I think that was.
Yeah, that was a dumb.
That was Abrams.
Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I've seen a lot of Spielberg movies. That's a dumb joke. Like, I know hundreds of movies that do that spotlight effect. Like, it's not new. Spielberg was not the one that used the most.
Saying to some extent, I kind of agree with this other one. It was that the characters were forgettable. Now,
that's how they were in the book. And,
well,
and I will say this too. Wade is a douchebag in the book. They improved on him in this movie.
Because here's the thing, like when this is why I kind of agree with it. When you're talking about their avatars, what they look like in the game, I'd say they're pretty memorable. But when you're talking about outside the Oasis,
Harry was hot.
Yeah, it's pretty forgettable.
Harry was hot though.
Yeah.
The only one that I can personally recall, again, outside the Oasis, but the one character that works both in the Oasis and out of the Oasis that was memorable was Helen, or H, as she's known.
Yeah.
I thought that was a very great setup.
Who was which one was Helen again? Was she the black girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought she didn't even look like a girl.
She was the one who was the master builder. I believe.
Yeah, that guy who was building
who's got like no midsection.
Yeah.
So, but despite all this, it's definitely worth seeing. Again, especially in 3D. I actually went to go see it with my brothers, and I go get my cereal. I come back asleep.
What?
That's funny.
What did you say?
Well, they had a bit of a contact buzz, so I'm like, "Are you people sleeping?" Like, no, not at all.
Yeah, you're missing the great battles. I liked, by the way, the small reference to the little kids playing Halo characters, as in little kids playing shooters.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was funny. But yeah, where else are you going to see a movie where the Iron Giant fights alongside a Gundam to take down the evil forces of Mechagodzilla?
In an anime somewhere.
No.
When
that guy came out, he said "form of a Gundam." I'm like, oh my god, yes. He turned into a fucking mobile suit Gundam.
So yeah, that's basically my take on it. It's worth seeing, but I think the pop culture references are a little distracting.
Yeah, it depends on how like it's. This is someone that actually was like the movie for what it was, and I appreciated some of the Easter eggs too. It's like, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is.
Really surprised cool. Though, out of all the references they didn't make, why didn't they play the E.T. Atari game?
I think it was referenced in the book. I can't remember.
Like when they're playing Adventure,
also Spielberg said that he didn't want to be self-referential to make the movie all about him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he didn't see the DeLorean. What was the guy? What was the name of the cube?
He wasn't the one that directed it, though.
Yeah, he was the guy who produced it.
But they actually stuck in a gremlin.
Oh yeah, it's frickin' Chucky. That's great.
They stuck in a gremlin in the background. It took Spielberg like 4 times in order to find it.
Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles were in there.
Yep.
But why do they have to put the bad version of the Ninja Turtles in there? It's a better question.
I actually have an answer for that. They were controlled by little kids.
Okay, sure, why not?
At the same time, too, and originally it wasn't Iron Man that was in there; it was Ultraman.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. And it's also the Iron Giant. Surprised they didn't get Vin Diesel to revoice him.
That I have to admit, that actually would have been kind of cool to see if they got Vin Diesel to.
Then again, I was kind of a little skeptical on the Iron Giant because the full point was of the Iron Giant with the infamous phrase "I am not a gun," and heck, they didn't make him. That was another thing though. They didn't make him turn into his ultra super cool laser form.
To be fair though, H did say it was a commissioned job.
Yeah.
Okay, I can work with that. Yeah, my question is why the. But yeah, I like the idea. The theme of the thing is not. It was a pretty decent theme. It was pretty obvious, but like, you know, like as soon as the guy's chasing with a gun, all my head is it's just a video game.
Yeah, there is one thing that the Walker brothers did mention that I thought, like, okay, you kind of got a point there, and that was there's again a minor spoiler here, very minor. There's a scene where they're kind of in a dance hall. It gets attacked, or they get attacked, and Doug goes, "Why not just take off your visor?"
Take off the visor. I think there actually was a reason why, from what I remember.
I do know that they said that if you do die, like you lose everything in the Oasis. I don't know what that. The only thing I know that implies is just coins. I don't know anything else.
No, it's all your stuff.
Yeah, that's why.
That's classic D&D right there. Is that if your character dies, you lose everything.
But he was unspawning, right? Does that count as losing?
Unspawning, as in just
like he's just quitting out of the game. Does that count?
No. No, it's if your character dies.
Yeah, that was a good.
Like, you know what?
I'm just gonna say up front. Also, the fact that they turned to coins at the end. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim did that first.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad they didn't sequelize that movie. Rough
I
C
think
says
that we can talk about is now that it's out. We can finally talk to you a little bit about Whirl.
Wait, hold on. Rough C says I love The Iron Giant, one of the best movies ever. Excuse me.
Oh, it's on Netflix now.
I know that. Like, I remember when Cartoon Network used to play that for 24 hours, but when you were a kid, it was like 1 week of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said. They said there was a 24-hour marathon, but I could have swore as a kid it was 1 week of The Iron Giant. Or like 3 days.
I only remember TBS doing a 24-hour marathon of A Christmas Story.
They do that every year.
Don't remind me. TBS made me hate that movie.
Hey, at least they didn't make you watch the sequel.
Which one?
A Christmas Story 2.
That's the big thing about A Christmas Story. No one knows this, but there's like 2 sequels to that movie. 3.
I watched the musical, actually.
Speaking of musicals, my dad sent me a thing that a guy named let me bring up this message here. My dad sent me a message saying Lin-Manuel Miranda plans a Broadway version of The Room.
You're tearing me apart. Lisa?
Lisa? The thing is
that little Lisa bit killed me.
Lisa. Anyway,
Lisa, what will I do with you?
When did he suddenly turn Italian?
I don't know. I'm just trying to picture how a Tommy Wiseau would sing.
I would love to see Tommy Wiseau sing. But yeah, for the Iron Giant, one thing that always crossed me, why the hell has there not been a live-action remake of that movie?
Honestly, because it didn't do extraordinarily well at the box office.
Like, yeah, like you're going back with people banging on nostalgia. Remake the Iron Giant in live action. I would love to see that. It's kind of like when you want a live action version of The Road to El Dorado, where it stars Robert Downey Jr. and Neil Patrick Harris.
Hey, I still want a live action movie of Gargoyles, but that ain't gonna be happening anytime soon. I missed you guys. Anyway, so now we can officially talk about Whirl since it's been out, and assuming most of you people have seen it.
Equestria Daily finally posted it on their website.
Well, first of all, I know none of you guys got that. It was going to be some weird stage show thing that we were going to be commenting on.
Yeah, no one was able to figure it out, which I'm very surprised at, honestly. Well, I'm not really surprised because we hit it really good.
Yeah, we're known for Gen 1, 2, and 3.
I think that's probably like the only thing related to G4 that we've ever ripped on the show.
It's probably going to be the only thing on G4 we're going to rip on the show.
Well, it's the first, we'll at least say.
Well, now we just made it a lot easier for them to figure it out after doing that. So the floodgates have now officially opened.
And Evan actually has spoken about doing a commentary track for it.
Yeah, I was actually telling Jablonski before you got here. I'm going to see if I can get Bright Idea or anybody else to do commentary next stream to talk about the whole thing.
And
I'm going to put the thing on mute so that way it won't copyright anything, but yeah.
If anything, I actually would like to get the guy who recorded the stage show to do commentary because I want to know what the hell was that about?
Was that
a Hasbro event? Was that a fan event? What was it?
Probably fan. They wouldn't let that shit swap.
That's the thing. If I did commentary on it, if I got him in commentary, it would only be for the one portion. It wouldn't make much sense. He wasn't involved in the production.
No?
He wasn't.
Yeah. Really... Big deal, dude. I mean, I've seen people do that. I've seen Weird Al do that. Where like I have his movie UHF on DVD, and it says that Michael Richards, who plays Stanley Spadowski in the movie, will be joining them for the commentary, and he just shows up for like one scene.
Whatever, but like, yeah, I still want to kind of get more of a commentary behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, what's his name? Fluttershy 1986. He was not really active on his YouTube channel for a while because of reasons, but like not my business. So yeah, he was glad. I was lucky to get permission from him to do it, honestly. But like, yeah, he wasn't that active.
And this kind of kills me that Evan did this, so you better not do it again, motherfucker. Is when I do the bit where actually I snort the pixie sticks, go on this huge like stone or just baked tangent, and Evan just cut it all out.
Yeah, because it was like 45 seconds of that, and me and Zach are like, Cruiser, what the hell are you doing? Like,
I was in character. I was being an actor.
Yeah, but you were like that one opening scene of the Disaster Artist, where Tommy Wiseau was going around the stage doing God knows what.
And that was funny.
Yeah, but like quite literally in the background, you can hear us going like, "What the
Sparrow in a car with Neil Patrick Harris."
What?
Then suddenly you see Sparrow in a car with Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, I might just see like
two fuckers and a lot of blow.
Yeah. A lot of people are
He's an actor.
Surprisingly enough, a lot of people are loving our reactions. Like Bright Idea did a video with two of her siblings who has never seen Mystery Brony Theater, and they fucking loved our reactions. They were dying.
Because Evan begged.
I didn't beg. She did it.
Yeah, you did. It's like, oh, I'm disappointed. No one did a reaction video.
I'm actually
glad she did it to make you happy.
No, she planned this reaction video before this thing came out. Actually, I have proof if you want to see it.
You still complained.
It makes me.
Well, honestly, I actually have some good the only reason I should complain was because Bright Ideas, when she was doing the reaction to it, she actually brought up something here that I had to release a thing about how to get past the copyright striking thing. Because when she did the reaction, it picked up the point where Hasbro picked up our copyright thing.
Mm-hmm. And as I said in the previous stream, I know Nickelback jokes have been done to death, but I was very proud of mine.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I just came up with it out of nowhere.
Pony Nickelback before Nickelback.
Yeah, for those of you who may not get the joke, if you ever actually listen to like almost every single Nickelback album, they all sound the same.
Nickelback sucks.
Well, the thing is that they figured out the formula for radio to get your songs put on the radio, and then they just milked it for all it's worth. That's what they did, which is pretty sad because I know that they're capable of making the songs that are not radio friendly, but would still sell. case in point, on their latest release, Feed the Machine, the title track is amazing.
I was actually going to say that. That's like one of the few Nickelback songs I actually like now.
That's This Means War, the entirety of their major label debut, The State. Those are all great. And it's sad that they won't take the effort to make an album full of that stuff.
A couple of the songs from Silver Side Up I like.
Yeah, I will give them that too. Besides, How You Remind Me.
Besides that, Too Bad is actually a favorite. Too Bad is actually a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I actually saw Nickelback in concert, like back in like 2000, I think, or 2002. It was like right when they released Silver Side Up. So this was before everybody caught on. I guess you could say.
Yeah, I caught on a while back. Then, I still have the albums.
I sold most of my the only two Nickelback albums I have is just The State and their indie release called Curb, which I can't even remember. But they were able to get the rights to it, and they re-released it on their label at the time, Roadrunner Records. But it's just a shame because they actually are a good band, but they'd rather just make the radio stuff because it's just gonna sell.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey, get back here!
He doesn't want to.
Get back here! You cannot escape me! I am your father!
You would make one horrible parent.
Yes, I would.
But besides, his parent's already right there. It's on his desk. Captain Crunch. You see the box right there? He's got peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Maybe I went there.
Okay, so anyway, now you actually said, Evan, that you wanted to kind of tell people what your plans are for season 5.
What now?
Yeah, season 5. If you guys don't know, I released a video on my channel yesterday about me doing a lot of ranting about my life and everything like that right now. And I'm basically going to be doing a 2-year plan right now. I'm going to be leaving the Disney company because I hate it and getting a new job. Hopefully one with health benefits to help out my teeth because I need this surgery done.
I guess they get them removed.
And
how's the Captain Crunch?
Crunch advertisement, yeah. Captain, it was great.
Sounds like a porno name. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that what's going to be happening afterwards is hold on a second, I gotta take care of some business on my email real quick. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm coming up with this 2-year plan that involves me getting all the stuff. I gotta get a car, some health insurance benefits, a new job, and a car, health benefits, new steady cash flow, and some last one, finishing up the website. I'm going to be redoing Shadeside Studios' website, which is what I'm going to be putting my focus on until now. Season 5 of Mystery Brony Theater is going to be beginning production at the end of May, MegaCon, in like end of May, early June. Justin Jablonski's going to be doing some writing on there.
I already got a few things set up. I sent you some already.
Yeah, I apologize. I might need you to resend them because I'm kind of a little behind.
That's all right.
Okay. And lastly, the thing is, yeah, I have to see what's going to happen to me in 2 years. If not, I have to wipe my slate clean, and it may have to involve me moving back to PA. I'm not saying this for sure, nor do I want to do this, but here's the thing. Let me explain. When I made Snow on Mount Silver, I had to set a goal date there for Halloween, and I was able to get that done. For Whirl, I did something similar, but with a couple of setbacks there. If I'm able to accomplish this stuff within a set period of time, I'm surely confident that I can do this. And like I said in the stream, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. A lot of people, I know, like I said, I could name 5 people off the top of my hand that would be talking to me about this. And here's the thing. This is what the motivation is going to be. If you don't want me to leave, then help me avoid leaving by helping me get to my goals. I actually had to talk to this with my psychiatrist, who was able to kind of help me push this in this right direction to kind of give me a good idea of what to do. Like I said, I don't want to leave Florida. I don't. But the point is, I want to try and get these things done there and at least do something, because I'm really tired of doing videos without any, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Any, like, benefit whatsoever. It's really getting on my nerves. I can't take it anymore. Just like my job. Like, I'm getting tired.
You're going to have
Shut
to
up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking.
No, you need to tell me what you mean by benefits. Videos with benefits.
Like, I'm trying to see what I can do. Like, one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting a Patreon for my page soon, as well as a possible GoFundMe to kind of kick things off. I don't know what's going to happen there. It's going to be, I know that's kind of like a lost cause for me, but, like, yeah, the whole thing I'm trying to do there. Like, the first thing I'm worried about right now is trying to get these teeth fixed right now, because, like, I have to get, for those of you who don't know, I went to the dentist a couple of days ago, and I was supposed to be there to get a crown, but apparently another one of my teeth got fractured, so I have to get another crown. I'm like, okay, that's fine, just one more crown. But no, apparently these two had a new x-ray taken and saying, I think you have to go to a consultant to see whether or not these might need root canals, both of them. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay. And, like, the next thing says they're trying to, like, put a crown on the fractured tooth that just broke. They're saying, look, I'm sorry, we can't get, the infection has moved behind your gums, which means you're probably going to have to get a crown lengthening. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Like, quite literally, that guy was just the bearer of good news that day. Like, I had to look research. A crown lengthening is at least $1,000, and, you know. Now, Justin has said that the thing of getting a teeth pulled, but I want to see what my options are first, see what happens, and just what I'm going to do.
Remember what Bright Idea said?
What?
She's had both done. You're better off, she's even said you're better off with the implants. Dude, at the rate my teeth are going, I have to get all of them removed. Every single one.
So you're saying what did she say? She said I'm better off getting the crowns?
No, you're better off getting them removed and get implants, because that way you don't have any further health issues, which will cost you more money.
Well, I don't know how. Well, that's probably gonna be a lot, man. I need to figure. Like I said, I have no health insurance or anything like that, and I know there's only 4 people watching this, and I wish just anything was easier. But you know, I guess gotta do that because, like I said, Disney screwed its employees over badly.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Which one are you talking to?
The one, Justin Sprower, what Disney did to us just recently.
You mentioned it, but
what happened?
Like, screwed you out of $1,000.
Yeah,
or
what
something?
happened was after the tax cut, Disney as well as the other theme parks were going to give each of their cast members $1,000 because of the tax cuts. You know, I don't know how it works, but yeah. So yeah, we were all excited. My stepmom was excited, and I was happy because maybe I could use that to fix my teeth. That would have been great. However, the problem is the union at the time was fighting for a $15 raise. I'm not a union member, and I'm not going to say what's right and what's wrong. I'm just letting them do their thing. I don't care what happens. I wish them luck, but you know, because I want more money. But like, what happened was they're saying, okay, we'll give the union members here your bonus, but you got to agree to the 50-cent raise instead of the $15 raise. Okay, so I brought this up to a lot of people outside the park to see what they thought about this, and I didn't even need to for the most part. A lot of people know about this, especially since they're going to be taking it to a lawsuit, from what I heard, or for being very snooty on business practice. I mean, Justin, can you agree with me on that one? That was not a good move.
Yeah, I think I can.
Because, like, the thing was, they said no, obviously, and there's like, fine, if you don't do it, nobody's getting their bonus. There you go. It was then, like, I was at the point where I was, like, saying, okay, I can't take this anymore. I need to get out of here. The free admission is not worth this. Like, the health benefits is something I need, but, like, I'm fully convinced anybody working there is just going crazy. But, yeah, the fact that you could just block your bonus after publicly promising this to people, bringing up their hopes, is just, I don't even know what kind of business practice this is. Like, I heard they're throwing in a lawsuit for this, but, like, you know, it's going to be nuts, honestly. Like, that was not a good move on them. And the thing is, I could have used that $1,000 bonus. I could have really used it. And, like, that's what's pissing me off the most, really. It could have been easy. I could have had an easier spending habit. I might have had a slight chance at going to BronyCon, but I can't now.
Well, let me ask you this. How would moving to PA solve that?
See, moving to PA, because the thing is, the reason I'm doing it for 2 years to see whether or not my resources down here are actually beneficial. If not, I'd have to see whether or not I'd have better resources in another location.
And you really think the
Justin,
snow
like I
is-
said, rather than questioning this thing here, if you don't want me to leave, I need more benefits and helping me prevent to do this.
Evan, I am going to talk, and you are going to listen.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take...
I am questioning it because you need to think it through. I'm not saying you haven't, but I don't know if moving back to PA would be beneficial or not.
Even if it isn't beneficial, I could just come back.
Then there'd be like no point. You could have just stayed.
Yeah, but I can't tell whether it would work, whether there would be a point if I didn't see. Like I said, man, I don't want my mind changed on this and like, hold on a second.
Because you're too afraid to ask yourself the tough
No,
question.
I'm looking at the rough seas thing here, and he actually agreed with me back on the thing that they should have just done it to the union. They shouldn't have did that to the union members in general, man. Look,
I don't like unions, period.
I don't care for unions either. Like, it's too complicated for me because I think there's always an invalid argument because, even though I don't know it, like, quite literally, if you want a union, have one. Have a good time. I'm not going to be part of it unless I really get motivated to do so. But basically, yeah, like, having a different atmosphere might be something there. Like, there might be more opportunities for me outside of the area. And I know, and whether or not that's true or not, I have to see whether or not it's here. And whether or not there's a point there, I have to do it. Like I said, in the rant, I'm not going to listen to anybody try and go back and rethink this. I thought this through for at least 4 months now. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. If you truly don't want me to leave, help me reach my goals about changing something here. I want something has to change in 2 years. And if I can get those at least 3 or 4 of those, 2, 3 or 4 of those goals that I want there, we're going to be fine. Because really, my prime goal is to get my girlfriend an apartment here, and it's really for us to live in because my parents won't let us share the same place. And it's really pissing me off that I've been at this for 7 years. Like,
well, you know, dude, I don't know what you want. You said you want me to help. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to blow Mickey? I don't know. Okay.
That's not going to help me. Like, helping me find a better career for this stuff. No, let's talk. We're going to talk about this later. I don't want to get into an argument. Just, this is what I want. Like, if you want, like, I want to choose something on my own path. Like, quite literally, I'm not in the mood to really talk about it tonight so much, but, like, I didn't mean to go into this ranting spree. I apologize. Just like, you know, Justin Jablonski saw the field the other day and actually understood what I was saying and was able to give me the haps there. You know what I'm saying, right, Justin?
Yeah.
What was that?
Nuke Mayhem. Hello, may I join?
That's
Jason.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what he's doing. Yeah, I can get Jason in here. You guys?
Yeah,
any objections to Jason being on this?
I don't care. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, sure. Nuke Mayhem.
But what I was gonna say was basically what I told you before, Evan. With right now, maybe give it some time. Give it some. Looks like you already have it already thought out. Sometimes that is what someone needs, and I did it last year when I moved here. And I'm going to be doing it again soon.
You're coming back, right? You said you were coming back, right?
Possibly. What's going to happen is I'm going to be with my girlfriend, and either I'm going to be in a different part of Florida or somewhere. It just depends on how things go.
Yeah, that's basically my backup plan. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Jason? What?
He's coming in choppy. It looks like he's it's probably him.
I saw him briefly. He's probably doing it on his phone.
I did too. Yeah, I think it is on his phone.
I'm looking at the chat room. A lot of people are agreeing with me in what I'm trying to say, honestly. But like I said, if you want to see what I truly want is I just want to make sure something changes. I don't know what that thing is and like I said in the video, the worst part is I truly don't even know what I want anymore. But the bottom line is I have to keep going there, think things through. If things change along the way, they change along the way. But still, like I said, it's kind of like what Jablonski did there. If I need to come back, I can find a way back. Like, quite literally, if my relationship fails up in PA, I literally have 3 places I could be that can give me hospitality.
Which are?
My friend John's place, my friend Juan's place, my grandfather, my stepmom, my mom's place, my uncle. Actually, that's 5 places. Oh yeah, my buddy Darren's place. That's 6 places. I actually made sure after pitching their plan that they would give me hospitality if anything failed. Hell, even down here in Florida, I got more than one location of people that'll take me. Hell, Justin, you're a friend. If I was in the streets, you knew I was living in the streets, you'd give me hospitality, wouldn't you?
Speaking to me or Jablonski?
You.
Yeah, but I make you ride the I told you so horse all over the town.
Let's say this wasn't the situation. Like, imagine I just got kicked out of my house by my parents.
Dude, I'm trying to lighten the mood. Calm down. And
Jason.
Hey.
How you doing, man? He's doing it on his phone, which I heard is kind of choppy.
Yeah.
He's just stuck in that position. Feeling okay there, man?
Are you high right now?
No, it's probably just a bad signal.
Yeah, isn't it? I heard a noise. Jason, I don't know if the phone's gonna work for you. You might need a computer, man. Jason, I apologize. I think that your phone's not gonna be doing good because I'm not really getting a good signal from you.
Yeah, not here either.
Sorry, man.
I mean, we only got 30 minutes left anyway.
Sorry, man.
But like, yeah, I'm trying to, hey, DJ Silverwing finally made it. Sorry, it's okay you're late, man. I know everybody's doing Easter.
Everyone's celebrating Easter. That's what they're doing.
Easter. Or Passover. Whatever works there. But like I was saying, like, I don't want anybody to inspire me to move back. I want someone to help ideas to move forward. Jason, you're kind of a little choppy. Hold on a second. Jason, your signal is choppy on the phone.
Like I said, do what you gotta, man.
Like I said, what I got planned here, like one of my upcoming projects I really want to work on is a project I've been wanting to do for a while with using the same animated skills I did to make that animated sequence in Whirl. One of my favorite video arcade games growing up here was called The Ocean Hunter. Justin, you played this game.
Yes, I have.
And you think and it's a good game.
I agree.
It's one of the it's one of the best games I've played so far. If you don't know what The Ocean Hunter is, it's apparently a supremely rare rail shooter game where you're these two divers and you shoot and you're hunting the 7 monsters of the 7 seas.
Basically, think House of the Dead, but underwater.
Yeah, and it's awesome. It's like in a steampunk-esque universe. It's really cool.
It is, in fact, a lot of fun. I actually played it, of all places, on the Disney cruise.
Yeah, that's a good place. But yeah, it's an extremely hard-to-find video game. And you can see footage of it online because people use it on emulators, but it's really not the same. And yeah, me and my buddy Darren Jamison have the 7th highest score in the cabinet in Rehoboth Beach. Yeah, sorry, man. It's like the phone on Discord kind of works a little bit harder. I think it might be because of the stream signal or something like that. Sorry, man. We're still wishing you luck, though. You know what's going on, right, Justin?
Is he back in Cleveland?
Yeah, he's going back to Cleveland, Ohio because he's going to get the brain surgery to get his epilepsy fully removed and gone.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to be able to... He's going to be... What's basically happening... I apologize if I hope you don't mind if I say this, Jason. If not, you can slap me in the face when you come back. He's going to be getting some brain surgery to get some of his... part of his brain removed that has the epilepsy in it, and then he's going to be losing his ability to read for a little bit, but it should regain itself in like a matter of 6 months. By then, he'll be able to learn to get his driver's license and maybe his own apartment, which may be used for advantage if that's the case. But yeah, Jason, you're a big friend of mine. We wouldn't be doing this stream if it wasn't for you starting up the series. Yeah, we love you very much. You're the big grizzly bear guy I love very much. He looks like a giant grizzly bear.
In a totally platonic way.
And physically, maybe.
Says you.
But may,
You're the one who's bi.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I got my girlfriend.
Evan told me you had a boyfriend.
At one point, he had one.
Yeah, at one point, but that didn't last.
Is it right?
You finally switched from sausage to tacos. Good boy.
That's... What? Like, he's still bi. He's still bi, man.
But now he's dating the taco. Can you tell I have not had dinner yet?
Yeah.
I got a kid.
I kind of wish you were here while I was eating.
I I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
What the hell was that?
That was a sign of us changing the subject. I'm trying to make new soundboard. I'm actually going to turn this into a soundboard hopefully next stream. So
Okay, how are you coming along with Bruce's latest video?
it's actually done. I actually finished
Yeah,
it.
Evan told me he's getting sick and tired of hearing the Digimon theme.
Yeah, he did 3 Digimon sculptures, and by all means, it's almost done. I just gotta wait for him to come back from Japan.
Yes, our little Brucey is actually in Japan.
Yeah, he's having.
He's a world traveler now.
Yeah, he's on his honeymoon with Jasmine.
Yeah, when he got married, the one thing he told us was for a wedding present, he just wants cash so that they could take this trip to Japan. So I contributed $50.
I let him keep the payment for my video editing for him. So.
And I even got it's somewhere down here. This very lovely thank you card from them, which was very nice.
I didn't get a thank you card. What the fuck? Anyway,
because I actually gave them money, motherfucker.
But I did too.
No, you didn't. You just said, don't worry.
That's the same thing. I still gave him the money there for the Japan trip. But that's the thing. Bruce told everybody he was going to Japan. He was having a good time.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing right now, to be honest with you. Because my friend Robin, who you know from SS Hanami, the dude with the pink hair.
Oh, is he down there?
He actually went to Japan last year for
the lessons on the harpsichord, right?
Koto, actually.
Koto, right? Would love to go to Japan.
For Koto schooling, and he actually got a chance to check out the streets of Japan, see some of the sights. He so badly did not want to do like any touristy things, but he kind of realized like I kind of have to.
He's in fucking Japan.
He does he's doing karaoke.
I don't know that, but he definitely went to a lot of noodle shops. He went to a lot of wine places. Like checked out a few of the spiritual locations as well.
Yes.
And even my mom was interested. Like the show that I do for Green Jello, WTF Music News, I've had him on like 3 times.
Let's go to Japan!
And for the 3rd time, I actually had him come on and demonstrate what he learned over there on how to play his koto, as well as do kind of a slideshow of what he saw there and what he got to do. And I certainly wouldn't mind checking the place out.
Did you
my friends' bands have toured there numerous times. They love American music for some reason.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people like American music. I mean, we technically
me, I'd go to the Pokemon Center there.
I mean, look at it this way. Technically, back then we liked British music.
Yeah, yep, no.
I mean, think about it. Elton John, Black Sabbath, Slash.
Most of them.
He's British. He's British, and he's black.
Slash is more brown.
I don't even know what he actually looks more white, but he's part black.
I know what he is. I'll tell you exactly what he is.
Hi.
Overrated.
That's a little bit debatable. I think he's pretty cool.
I'm not saying he's bad, but I just think people fell for the look more than they did with the music. That felt nice.
I don't know. I've seen several.
You ever pop your thumb and it's like down into the ball? It feels fantastic. And here's something I just found out. Some more people left Channel Awesome.
Yep.
Including the one person who I really liked, Todd in the Shadow. He's gone. So is Linkara.
Like, what is the deal with that?
Mike J, he left.
Like, what's the deal with that? Like, is there just
the head guy is total douche, and the walkers have been kind of more passive about it.
Yeah. I'll send you a link to it later, Evan, once the stream is over.
I'm not going to say... Let's just say it's not technically the Walker family's fault, right? Like, they're just kind
of... They're part of the problem.
They're part of the problem, but they're not the problem.
Like, are they like...
They're passive on a lot of the things that the head guy does.
Yeah, I'll give you an example here. I do know, like, one story. What happened with them. This is between both Walkers and Obscurus Lupa. something happened. I can't recall exactly what, but the point is that they were talking on Skype through text, I believe, not face to face with the camera. And Lupa gets a phone call. Now this was years ago. This was before cell phones were what they are today. So she gets up, answers the phone, comes back, and there was a message on there that's from Rob that said, if you can't even give me 15 seconds, then you're not even going to be part of this site.
I think that was probably just probably just
right.
like something there,
No.
I don't know much about that. Like, I've heard stuff about Doug Walker being a little bit strict on his stuff, but like, if there was any case there, if he was they were being passive aggressive with this, I think it's because they want to try and stay on the creator's good side or something like that, maybe.
It's not even that. Like, at some point, dude, like, it's kind of like all this BS with Hollywood. When are you going to say enough is enough and walk away?
With Doug, from what I've been hearing, he's more off in his own little world.
I can believe that, actually.
Yeah.
From what I understand,
more off his little world. Rob is a bit more.
He's basically
he's slightly more assertive, but not by much.
From my understanding, actually, Rob is the one that's actually has the bigger ego.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now I will say this: I did meet Doug. I went to Con Bravo back in 2012 when I lived in Buffalo.
I've met him
and pretty cool guy. So are a lot of people from Channel Awesome. Like that was when they had the original lineup. I will say this one story here. One of the guys that they had there was Owen Citizen, who was the art house critic at the time for the website. And I loved the crossover he did with the Nostalgia Chick with the Tom Green movie, Freddy Got Fingered. It's a horrible movie, but supposedly it might be at one point considered Dadaist cinema. But to give kind of a blunt example, that's so bad. It's not so bad it's good, but so bad it's art. And they had Owen Citizen there in the video, and at one point he screams, "This cannot be Dada! It's too normal to be Dada! It's too shit to be anything else!" And when I met them, I'm like, hey, Owen, can you give me that line? I want to hear that line again. And he shouts in front of everybody to hear. And sure, like they were all good people, and I even remember. Well, Evan knows the story about Linkara.
Oh yeah, the thing where you snapped Linkara there. But like, that's the thing with conventions. Like when you're a guest there, you want to kind of. It doesn't.
Yeah, you kind of have to force a happy smile. You know,
kind of gotta be happy there and be nice to people, man. That's the thing.
Yeah. Now, Evan knows the story, but I might as well tell you, Jablonski.
All right.
Okay, basically, I still have it. Linkara was actually selling these clip-on little laminate things, and they were $2. However, I didn't have it. I only had $1 on me, and it was a Canadian loonie. It was held in Toronto, and I didn't feel like going down to an ATM. And this was also before people had the little card readers for their phones. I go, actually, Linkara, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make a deal with you here. I'm going to ask you a basic knowledge question, and if you get it right, then I will pull a Chester A. Bum and start walking up and down this line for change. If you get it wrong, you have to sell me the badge for $1. He's like, okay. Like, all right, here we go. How many animals of each did Moses take on the ark?
Wait, before he responds, Justin, I want you to try and answer this question.
How many? Wait, what was the question?
How many animals of each did Moses take on the ark?
I have two possible answers in my head. I'm going to go with
No one knows.
2 of each.
Nope, okay. It was Noah, not Moses.
Oh.
So tell him what Linkara said.
And Linkara goes, "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
But he was still
like, "Hang up, sucker." So I give him the $1 loony, and he gives me the badge. I have him sign it. I lost to a professional smartass.
Yep, you are basically a professional smartass. I have tried to do that.
I think I still have that. I was like,
He's falling off the bed. There
that
he
was
goes.
gold.
Justin's
That
funny.
is gold.
I got Linkara so good on that one.
Yeah, I've met him before twice. He's a nice dude. I thought he was a lot.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I've heard really nice things about him.
Yeah, here's a friendly guy.
I actually want to. When I was still playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I wanted to actually meet him to play against him.
I played Super Smash Brothers with him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you look at my
he played my virtual boy.
If you look at my Mythicon video for Mythicon 2014, I believe it was, or yeah, 2013 or 14, the first Mythicon part 2, you can see me playing it with Linkara.
I actually played Smash with Eagle Raptor and Doug.
Oh God.
I actually had Linkara. Well, I didn't have him do it like he wanted to. He played my virtual boy.
Oh yeah. What do you think? How long did he play it?
I think like 10 minutes, because I actually had a line of people. I had a line of people who wanted to play this thing.
Yeah, because you got that thing down. You got to remember to bring that back to a convention.
Yeah, I was. Have any of you heard of Uncle Yo?
Can't say that I have.
Not
no.
a fan. Not a fan.
Stand-up nerd comedian.
Yeah, he's like a Jewish stand-up nerd comedian.
Oh,
I actually got him to laugh at one of his stand-up shows.
Nice.
What happened was he was talking about, this was during an 18+ show. He was talking about Daniel Radcliffe. You know the picture of Daniel Radcliffe with the horse?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but yeah.
I think it was like for a play or something.
Okay, we'll get to the point.
I shouted from the top of my lungs, Mr. Ed, Wilbur! Whole audience, including him, just going on his hands to his knees, laughing.
It's like you feel accomplished when you make a celebrity laugh. Honestly,
He was going like, "Who said that?" I stood up. I was like,
I will take all the credit here.
okay, so like
he was like, "See me." He was like, "See me after the show." I didn't get free stuff, but he said, "Dude, that was hilarious."
There it is.
let me see there. I can't really see it too well.
All right, let's see.
Was it Star Platinum?
It says
I
2
lost.
victory on it.
I lost to a professional
smartass.
smartass. I don't know what that is behind him, but it looks like Star Platinum. I'm just gonna say
It's some robot. It says 2 victory on the bottom.
the robot is a
And this was
Victory
the-
goes to the smartass.
Yeah, and this was the badge from Com Bravo, just to kind of add more authentication here to my story. It was I love telling that story, and one thing I actually might do, this is actually the guidebook, or the program I should say, from that con. It's signed by like everybody from Channel Awesome. I actually might, put it up for auction or raffle it off or something.
You can.
Just because honestly, like I'm getting pretty disappointed with what's been going on with Channel Awesome.
Yeah,
There's actually been a hashtag going on that says hashtag change the channel.
Yep, that's
Like that's how bad it's getting.
Oh, you know the guy that does the sound effects in Police Academy?
Yeah, Michael Winslow.
I almost got to meet him at RetroCon. He was he was at RetroCon. Well, almost was. Last minute, as soon as I was about to leave, I find out he canceled.
Johnny Young Bosch did the same thing to me.
I'm like, damn it!
The thing was, the reason he canceled was because I think he got sick, and we got a guy to confirm that. My buddy JR, he's a vendor makes a living vending at conventions for a living. He actually had his number, and he was able to he's like, what, you want me to call and see why he wasn't here? And he's like, no, just drop him a text, I want to bug him. So yeah, he's like, yeah, he was sick. He apparently got pneumonia. And I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, consolation prize, I got to meet the original voice actor of Skeletor, so...
Oh, yeah, he was there last time, he's cool. Someone actually got him to do a papyrus line in Skeletor's voice.
I remember that. I saw that clip. As far as just again, kind of going back to Channel Awesome here. It's it's disappointing just because of what they started and what it ended up becoming.
It could have, it could have been something amazing, but the way that was ran.
And plus, Spoonie did not help.
What specifically did this guy do?
What?
The guy who's running Channel Awesome right now.
Mike, I think he's talking about.
Yeah, the guy running Channel Awesome. What did he specifically do?
From what I understand, at least because I was listening to someone comment about this on my way home. They would look the other way when some supposed sexual harassment allegations happened. They were not treated well when they did the anniversary specials. Hey, Kitty. Of course, there was Spoonie. I'm trying to remember, what were some of the other things? There were when the Nostalgia Critic character was retired in To Boldly Flee, they did not tell any of the other content creators. They just figured, whatever. They did not feed them when it came to the to making the anniversary specials. If anyone's ever been on a movie set,
yeah, you have to provide the actors with nourishment. It's like a required thing within the director's thing there. The only loophole they can get out of that is that they're not an official Hollywood producing movie, but yeah, that's really unethical. Even on Snow and Mount Silver, I provided my actors with food.
And there was also the infamous Indiegogo incident. Now, that involved their game show, Pop Quiz Hot Shot, which was a complete failure. They basically did an Indiegogo to raise funds to make another show, a game show, which at first I was excited to hear. And it was pretty stupid. Like, really.
I liked it in that stupid.
It looked like a poor man's Double Dare without all the slime. And turns out, though, they had already made Pop Quiz Hot Shot. What all that money was for was to recoup their living expenses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when you brought up the looking the other way for sexual harassment and all that. Like, so they were part of the rift?
What has the rift got to do with that?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Are
you implying that everybody in the secret rift has committed sexual harassment?
Not everyone.
Justin's part of the rift.
Look the other way.
Justin's part of the rift.
And
a lot of the time, looking the other way. Cough, cough. He who shall not be named.
They were not privy to what that guy did. Okay, Josh.
At conventions.
From what I understand, because I am friends with some of these people, there wasn't definitely an incident where he who must not be named actually pinched a woman's butt. When they got wind of this, they
let's change the subject.
Besides, guys, it's time for the final five.
Oh, true.
They basically came to they resolved it behind closed doors. From what they worked it out with the person who was assaulted and him. There we go. Evan will be working on Hoof Rock here soon. Because of what's happened with him, he had to up the price a little bit, not by much, but but I got a bunch of shit on eBay, and I pray to God that I make some decent money off it because I gotta, I got a lot of things I gotta pay for here.
Didn't need to put that private sector up there in the public, man. But yeah. Well, I need to pay for some stuff. That's why. So yeah.
Well, no, because that's why I mentioned it because all the stuff happened, and okay, I'll bite.
I still didn't really need to put that in the public, man. I really didn't want you to do that. But anyway, moving on. Justin Jablonski, you got the floor. Go.
All right. Go see Ready Player One in 3D. My writing has been kind of been on and off lately. I'm after seeing Ready Player One, it kind of got me back into wanting to do something along those lines. not reference heavy though. And drink your teeth, eat your drugs, and
Always
don't miss Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so for me and my thing there, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching the special this week. More to come, definitely more to come there. I'm going to be doing some more talks there. Bright Ideas is really psyched about joining Shaded Side Studios. Going to see what's going on there.
Provided Evan doesn't leave in 2 years.
And then help me for doing that. Thank you for bringing that up again. But, like, yeah, the whole thing going on here is I'm going to be doing some other stuff there. My next focus is to put on a little more emphasis on making Shaded Side Studios' website because, as I said in the stream, I've already come up with a first draft plan for what I want it to look like. So, yeah, I'm going to see what's going on there. Hopefully by then, I don't know how long it's going to take, but something I got to work on the side with a lot so that way I can get some things out there. I'm also going to be putting more advertising on my t-shirts. I'm probably going to do a GoFundMe soon to help out with my dental work, maybe. I'm going to keep that in mind. And with that said, good... Hold on a second. Guys?
What?
Have you noticed something going on with us this whole stream?
No.
No.
Are you sure? Like, I think we've been...
Huh?
Have we been upside down this whole